So hi guys, it's not as easy as I thought. So this is gonna be my first YouTube channel, and if I have to talk about my YouTube channel, what it's gonna be about? So it's a finance related things. I'm gonna make a video on the finance related things. So and if you guys ask me what's the reason behind opening a YouTube channel, that this is only one reason, that is I wanna see that grow in myself. I wanna deepen my knowledge in the field of finance. That's the only reason I'm opening this YouTube channel. So let's start with our first video. So what it gonna be as a first video? So it's gonna be mix of Nepali and English. So sorry guys, this is my first YouTube channel, and please spare me if I do anything wrong. So yeah, as a first video, it's gonna be about budgeting. So how company do a budgeting, how company make a budget on the basis of historical data. So companyले कसरी बजेट बनाउँछ आफ्नो कम्पनीले, एउटा कम्पनीले जस्तो आम वर्किङ इन युनिक्लो. So how Uniqlo make a budget on the basis of historical data. Yeah, so let me show you the sample first. How I'm gonna do what are the outcomes of budget. So how it's gonna look. So this is the actual operating expenses. This is how I'm gonna forecast it, and this is the income statement. And at the end, I'm gonna show how my budget can affect my income statement. So income statement, also known as profit and loss statement. So let's start with start from the scratch. So this is my actual operating expenses. Yeah. So to make a budget, I should have historical data. So this is the historical data. This is my actual operating expenses of September 2024, October, November, and December. These are my actual data. This is actual operating data. So on the basis of this data, I'm going to forecast it on the three scenario. That's going to be the best case, base case, and the worst case. So in the best case, we're gonna reduce our expenses by 30%. Uh, and in the worst case, we're gonna increase our expenses by 30%. And base case is the normal case. We're gonna forecast it on the basis of historical data. So let me link this one first. This equal to here. This is how we're gonna do it. Control C. Sorry guys, here on the laptop lie. So yeah. So control C, shift, copy select everything and enter. Easy as it is. So I'm the January go, I'm not touching all the funny. So this is how we're gonna so this is what we're gonna forecast. So so we have to delete it. Sorry for that guys. Again, same thing, link this one with this thing, copy. I'm the some data, we have a data. Okay, store operation. So again, same thing, link this with this one, copy, select everything, blah blah blah. I'm trying. Got it easy. It's got it easy and got it automatic and so much dynamic. So the first rule of Excel is always make your project dynamic and automated, dynamically link with each other. This is how. So if you change something on the other sheet, it has to be changed in the this present sheet as well. So here we have to forecast it. So for on the basis of this data, so on the basis of September 24, October 2024, November 2024, and December 2024, these are all the expenses of marketing. I'm gonna forecast what might be my expenses of January 2025. So how I'm gonna use is using a forecast formula. There is a using a forecast formula, and there is one forecasting formula in Excel, which is forecast tab. So what's my target date? Of which date I want to forecast my expenses of January 25, right? Then again, what are the values? On the basis of what value I'm going to forecast my new expenses on the basis of this value, right? Again, on the which timeline? So these are the timeline. These are the timeline. Your भयो अब यहीलाई कपी गर्ने हैन कपी गर्ने कपी गर्ने अगेन यस्तो गर्ने यस्तो गर्ने यस्तो किन रङ आयो भएन किन भएन सो लेट मी एक्सप्लेन किन भएन सो यो फर फेब्रुअरी 2025 को फर्मुला हेरौँ है त कहाँदेखि कहाँसम्म लिइरहेको छ फ्रम वेयर टु वेयर इज टेकिङ अ डेटा So from October 24 to January 25 सम्मको डेटा लिइरहेको छ. नो, वाइ इज नट टेकिङ द सेप्टेम्बर 2024? मलाई सेप्टेम्बर 24 पनि त चाहियो नि त. Again, you have to look about this one. Sorry. Look about this one. Why is not taking October and September? Why only starting from November? Because I didn't anchor it. मैले त्यसलाई फिक्स नै गरेन के. यहाँ मैले फिक्स गरेन. So what I have to do is I have to fix it. So how I'm going to fix it? How fixing is equal to anchoring. Anchoring and fixing the row and column is same thing. So how I'm going to fix? So this is January 25. So January 25, I don't want the row to be changed. So I don't want row to go from 23 to 24, but it's fine. I want column to be changed. The first one, I want column to be changed. So I is a column. I want column to be changed, but no row. So I have to fix the row. Row is 23. How I'm gonna fix it? F4. Again 1 4. So this is how. So when you click 2 times F4, you're gonna anchor the row. So if I see this one, okay, I have to lock these things, right? I have to lock these things. This one, I have to lock this one. I have to lock E. I have to lock E. Here. What I have to do again? In January 20, I have to lock both. I have to log both of these. I have to log both. So this is the timeline: September 24, 28, November. So I don't want it to be moved down as well. Because for every expenses for every department, the date gonna be same, right? Date gonna be same. So I have to fix all of these. So FN both. And again here, I want date to be changed. So H 23 is locked, but the row is not locked. Yeah. Now हेर्नु कति दामी भएन त डाइनामिक. अब हेर्नु है त. अब लेट्स सी. ल, look at this now. Is even taking this from September 24, October 24, everything to till the March 24, and even taking the data from, but before previously it wasn't taking September 24, October 24. It was taking somewhere from November or December, but now it's taking everything. Okay, I'll be look at this data. You have to see this data. Look how good it is. If not taking the marketing, it's taking the data is being taken off store operation, um, and it's the data is being taken from September 24 to till the March 25. So this is how anchoring works. We have to fix the row and column, and it's kind of confusing, but you guys will get habitual. So yeah. So this is my base case. So base case. So in the best case, so base case is a normal case. So in base case, what I did, it forecasted on the basis of historical data. But in the best case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reduce my expenses by 30%. So what simple formula is this multiplication 1 minus u, 1 minus u, and I want it to be log. I want it to be log. Log what? Whoa. Time भनेर हेर्नुहोस् how dynamic भयो त. Okay. अब अर्कोमा के हुन्छ भने worst case what I'm gonna do is in worst case what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna increase my expenses by 30%. So you in the worst case I'm gonna increase my, so budgeting is all my expenses, I know where I'm gonna use my money. So I'm gonna increase my expenses by 30%. Same formula. This is my base case. Yeah. Again 1 plus same thing 30% worst case को लागि, but this again same in the we have to anchor it. के गर्ने? Anchor गर्ने. ये Well, Control C, all the way down, select everything. Yeah, look at the things. So if we increase our store operation by 30%, and if we're gonna increase our expenses by 30% for the store and operation, at the end of April 2025, it gonna increase by 71,397.46 pound. Wow. But if at the same time, once things 100,000, 10,000, at the same time, if we decrease our expenses for the store operation by 30%, it's gonna decrease by 38, it only gonna be 38,444.785, which is great. So let's अब अर्को कुरा के हो भनेपछि यसलाई एउटा फर्मेटमा राख्नुपर्छ हामीले हैन त। अब कमा हुनु पर्यो, कस्तो नराम्रो देखिँदैछ भने कति, सो आफ्टर पोइन्ट हाउ मेनी डेसिमल वी वान, so suppose I believe only one decimal, if there is percentage two decimal, but if there is a normal one decimal, अनि so पहिला यसलाई कमासम्म पनि छैन यसमा, so let start with कमा, so let पहिला एउटा गरौँ, so control 1, so we have to customize it, so here 1 comma, so 1 comma, then this is how it works. Control C, अब सबै यस्तै गर्ने फेरि अब कसरी गर्ने, control alt plus V, we only have to so we don't have to do every number one by one. एउटालाई गर्ने, then we have to copy that format and paste it in every one. We don't have to do copy V, we have to do copy alt plus V, and this drop down menu gonna come and only paste the format. Look, हामी देखेन, same copy C, अब same thing, saved, arrow, select everything, again control alt plus V, then format. बवाल देखेन त, वाउ खतरा देखेन त, again same thing हैन, control C, 2 is best case and 3 is worst case. So okay, so what we have to do each, okay, first I have to add row and column, more rows, then what I have to do each, copy, okay, copy everything, right, copy everything, paste it. Okay, don't worry guys, don't worry guys, don't worry. Athena, this is how it's gonna work. This is my life case now. Your life case, and how it gonna work in, so कति मजाले यत्रो दामी तरिकाले डाइनामिक हुन्छ नि, दामी तरिकाले डाइनामिक हुन्छ नि त अब यस्तो, अरे यार यस्तो दामी तरिकाले डाइनामिक हुन्छ नि हैन, I will change the scenario in the other seat, it's gonna change here, okay. Shoot. So that this see again copy, yeah. So okay, so this format again I have to change the format I'm same throughout the whole project, I have to put same format, control V, format, okay. So let's see, अब कसरी हुन्छ त यो, कसरी हुन्छ त, how I'm gonna change it, so the how I'm gonna change the live cases on the basis of my operating expenses scenario. If I do one on the another sheet, it's gonna show best case. Value 2 gonna be this. Value 3 gonna be this. Okay. Simple. Another. Our control C. Look how dynamic. How dynamic. Our live case cost to dynamic again. The cost to dynamic another. Our the scenario is 1, that's why it's showing the data of best case. So if I put scenario 2 here, if I put 2 here, look, it's gonna change by itself. So 28,000 भयो त अहिले चाहिँ बेस्ट केसको हाल्यो, the best case marketing January expenses 28,093 है, look at this one, yeah, because I typed I wrote 2 here, that's why it's showing the base case. Now if I write 3, look, 36,500, 36,520. So this is how we going mean. This is what a dynamic and automated Excel means. A project means. All of the January live cases. Yep. Okay. Um, you see. So we can what we can see here as well is okay. So look if I do this is my best case. This is my base case. This is my worst case. Right. How dynamic the project is, how automated the project is. It's just if I just type one, it's gonna change all the expenses. So okay, so before doing the income statement, there are the assumptions. So assumptions to calculate the revenues. So for me, so first customer acquisition cost. So how much I'm spending for to acquire one customer. So it's gonna be 15 pound. Let's do 15 pound. And 15 and with the inflation it's gonna increase by 20 pound might be. Okay, or 21 might be, yeah. So price of one product, how what I'm give put the price of one product or customer per customer average per customer average spend of customer, what might gonna be. So let's assume 160, 160, and 160, then 170. Okay, so units sold, how many units sold if I so marketing divided by cost equation. So okay, let's put in standard format. Equal to one custom. This is copy. Okay, control V. Okay, so revenue is price, multiplication price, and unit sold. Okay, this is what I sold for the revenue. Again, it's gonna be linked with the revenue thing. Simple. Then you can go C. Again, so my cost of goods sold. If I see my cost of goods sold, okay, if I see my cost of goods sold, it's gonna be percentage of revenue. So let's put 25% of revenue. 25% of revenue. My cost of goods sold is 25% of revenue. Of revenue is gonna be incorrect. This is all of my revenue. Let's see. Operating gross profit. U minus. So what is the gross profit? Revenue minus cost of goods sold. This is my gross profit. I know. Okay. So what are my total expenses? Some. हुनु पर्ने हो तर नहुने मात्रै भयो. Control C. Yeah. So operating income भनेको फेरि के हो भनेपछि अब so you have to say the operating income this minus this and the operating income. This is my operating income. So operating income or expenses. So what I assume that operating income is a percentage of COGS. So I'm just gonna give like 2.5% of operating income. So equals to this multiplication of this into 2.5, whom I'm gonna anchor it. Okay. Again, format it with the standard format. Yeah. So link this. So it's not expensive. This is for income, operating income for me. Um, okay. Control C. So let's say यसलाई चाहिँ operating income नै operating expenses मात्रै राखौँ न हैन त. expenses. So it's going to be my operating expenses only. Operating expenses. Operating expenses and 80 tax bro. 40% tax answer. Operating expenses. So operating expense pre-tax income gonna be this. You minus, sorry, this minus this. Right. Control C again. Yeah. So tax 30%. You multiply tax amount कति हुन्छ? You anchor it multiplication of this 14,000. Wow. So net income gonna be pre-tax income minus tax amount. Okay, so this is gonna be my income statement on the basis of my budget, on the basis of my all of the budget, all of the. So this is for the operating expenses scenario one. Let's do two. So this is how we're gonna change my income statement. If I do three, this is how we're gonna change my income statement. So one is the best case, two is the worst case, and three is the worst case. So that's one is the best case, two is the best case, and oh sorry, three is the worst case. So mm, so let's put this as a data validation. So what we have to do is this one. There's Alt H AM. Sorry. So again, escape all A, and we have to use data tools V. So data validation V. So what we have to do is list. What are the list now? 1, comma 2, comma 3. Now it's gonna be easy now. 2. This is how we can make a simple budgeting, a monthly budget, and this is how we can forecast it, and this is how we can show how it's gonna impact our income statement.